Okay, and hello. Welcome back to the Golden Hour. It's the Golden Hour during the game, and we're starting off today in Jubilife Village for a few reasons. One, I've been a little bit busy doing up my Pokédex, so I'm almost at the next rank, so that might be what we do today. Secondly, I finally got Daguerreo to give me the next quest, so, sir, tell me. Oh, I showed the picture of Duskull to the children in the village, and they all shrieked with delight. Thanks again for helping me out with it. In fact, I'd like to ask your help once again, if I might. Would you take a look at this? At first, it looks like a perfectly normal landscape shot, wouldn't you say? But take a closer look and you start to notice something odd about the pair of leaves there in the foreground of the image. That conspicuous pair of leaves popping into the frame like that. I'm inclined to think that they could be part of some Pokemon, but I've got no proof, you see. If you know of a Pokemon with such leaves, would you show me to compare with the photo? Alright, so I need Daguerreo to give me that quest because honestly I'm not quite done with that. Also, I want to change the time of day to daytime so I can take a better look at one of those pictures. So this Pokemon is probably a Turtwig. And guess what? I've got plenty of them. Yes, that pair of leaves on its head, that's it. I knew the photo had captured a Pokemon. Now I'm fired up to take a proper shot of it to commemorate this little discovery. This has been such a learning experience for me. I've been able to hone my eye as a photographer thanks to these little puzzles for sure. But I want to see and photograph even more different Pokemon. If you're open to it, I certainly hope you'll keep bringing your Pokemon by to take many more photographs here. Did you know about this set of islands where you can take pictures of Pokemon all the time? Anyways, got that quest done. So, I don't know how many more I still have to do. I think that was actually... Yeah, so that's the last one of his requests. Unfortunately, we still need to get this guy to give me his quest. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong because some people say like after 20 minutes of gameplay, they got him to give him their quest. And I've played the game for hours today and yesterday, and I've gotten nothing from him, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, I might go ahead and evolve those two, Silcoon, wow. Those two, Alpha Wurmple that I have, just to see if that's going to help trigger that request. Anyways, we are here in Jubilife Village for two particular reasons. The first one being, well, first let's take a nap until morning so I can get this orange filter off of the world. You can see your foot kind of twitching down there as the game tries to figure out what level you're standing on. Anyways. I thought that was a little bit interesting. Alright, so now it's a little bit blue looking outside, but I personally like this time of day much better than that orange filter time of day. Alright, so we can see his pictures Kamados there. He's got a Cherubi. We've got some roses. We have one of the security guards with a Pachirisu, Ponyta, and yes, Volo with his Togepi. Real interesting that Volo took that picture. It's like, yeah. Anyways, today I've got a few things in mind, but one of them is going to be this. Getting the last of the unknown. So it's going to be a little bit annoying for me because I'm going to have to sort them all out later, but anyways, I'll figure that out. Also, I just realized that I don't even know how many more Pokeballs I'm going to need for this, so okay. So I think I need about 16 more of them. Oh wait, duh. Wow. Okay. I can do it like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I got that right then. So I need at least 16 Pokeballs, give or take, well, the 3 that I have in there. So let's just get 10 for now, and then, well, any more that I need, it's my own fault if I don't catch it. So that's one of the ones that I can catch here in town. Oh, hi Dazzle. How are you? Your internet is not very stable. Anyways, I figured today would be a good day to finish up with trying to get the unknown. Because, let's take a look at my Pokedex entry. Didn't mean to crouch there, but I did. So, like I said, I've been busy now. Some of these we're already familiar with, but as of right now, I'm over halfway done with completing the Pokedex in full. However, one of the things that's eluding me right now are the unknown. So I went ahead, looked up the locations of all the Pokemon, but took very bare bone notes, and honestly don't even remember anymore. Like the reference pictures, so I think it will be fine that I went ahead and looked them all up, because aside from the ones in Jubilife Village, I don't remember where any of them really are other than looking at this list. I just noticed how blonde her hair is. Maybe. Maybe it's natural, maybe it's Maybelline. The unknown are sneaky. And this is what I'm gonna say. I had like the whole rant yesterday about how the movies, like without the movies, a lot of legendary Pokemon or mythical Pokemon wouldn't even have that status in game, because Game Freak didn't take the time to flesh them out properly in game. However, the unknown are also pretty equally creepy. And the movies really help to reinforce that. But the games too, however unintentionally, have also done that. So I'll talk about that in a minute. Anyways, you can come up to here in the Galaxy Hall. Took me 2 to 3 hours per area hunting the things. Well, I've got a list, so hopefully it'll go a bit faster for me. But one of the things I didn't know before looking up this is that I didn't know that you could come up here. So now that I'm up here, I have to figure out where the unknown is. Ah, there it is. And how to catch it from up here. So, oh geez. That's kind of really terrifying. So I think with that one, I'm also marking them off as I go. So I got... Alright, that should be all of the ones in Jubilife Village. But yeah, the games don't really elaborate too much on what the unknown are, but you can only catch them in certain areas. They all know this one move called Hidden Power, and you never know what it's going to do unless you can look at the IVs, look at the effort values and all that jazz, which you can't with a wild Pokemon. So like, if you're trying to find the unknown, like, well, hope that the Pokemon that you have won't get knocked out by the unknown. Because of Hidden Power being possibly going to be a type that will hurt your Pokemon. Anyways, we got those out, so we are done now in the village. Except for one thing, which was I bought more clothes, so we're going to change my clothes. Because I bought a new outfit. Where is it? Here it is. Haunch Crow. So I'm going to say this. I said it once before and I'm going to say it again. Nintendo needs to put out some of the stuff that they make for the game. I'm just saying, like, give me that real world game intersection going on. So that's going to be one of the things that we do today. And another thing that we do today, well, one, probably going to the Coronet Highlands, but eventually we're going to go to the Crimson Mirelands. And that's because we have a new roaming Pokemon in that area. But before we do that, we're going to go to Obsidian Falls because there's at least there's at least 2 more in this area. Okay, rest. You should be resting, but instead you are eating. See, resting and eating don't have to be separate because eating food is good for your body. I'm going to point that out to you again and again because I know how hard it is for you sometimes to realize that. Okay, so I picked the wrong camp, but we're still going to take our time getting it. Because I feel like it. But we can also talk about why my current team looks like this. As I said, what I'm trying to do right now is finish up the Pokédex and complete at least enough research tasks that I have each entry finished. And that's been kind of what I've been doing for a few hours today. Oh, I don't think I've seen an Alpha Ponyta. Alright, what Pokemon do I have? Oh boy. None of these are going to be great. But, well, first of all, Let's find out if I can do this. And if that doesn't work, then I actually will. Oh, that worked! Wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I'm used to seeing the Alpha Rapidash, but not the Alpha Ponyta. Yeah, it's not good to just forget to eat. And the fact that you look at it as a chore to do instead of something necessary to live is a little bit concerning. So, but your eating habits aside. Hi. Hi. So yeah, we're just gonna be kind of going through each part of the map slowly as we work our way over to various spots where they either have a satchel or they're gonna have an unknown somewhere around there. And by slowly, I mean I'm gonna try not to fly. Although that said, like, none of my team right now are great for it. Well, great for battling. This group is pretty low level compared to some of the other groups I was using today, so I'm a little bit concerned. But that's going to just be an issue for me later, I guess. But yeah, I think when I go to the Crimson Mirelands, I'm going to switch around my team a fair bit. So that's going to be... Well, no, I think this is actually one of the last areas where I can use this team in particular. Although this Empoleon is real annoying because I need to have certain moves and it's too low level to get those moves. So, super annoying. And I don't even know which moves I need on these other Pokemon in order to get Dex entry. Although, what I do know for sure, Paris never lets me down. It's always going to attack me. It's great. Anyways, I need to get over to the Tidewater Dam because somewhere around here there is supposed to be an alpha. So like, Magnemite is the strongest Pokemon that I have right now. And by strongest I mean highest level. Which is not a great statement. You know, if this were a different game, running into these sticks would hurt me. But this is Pokemon, so they don't hurt me. Woohoo! Now, the real problem is 1, that alpha, and 2, the unknown that's right here. Alright, so that's one of them for this area. Let's just grab that iron because I probably need it. And yes, chalky bread is good. Okay, that's just a side duck. I thought it was something different. Anyways, that's kind of my plan for today. Just going around the map and getting the last unknowns that I need. So there's one more somewhere in this area, and that's pretty much the only note I have, is that it's somewhere around the Grand Tree. Ah! So it might take a few minutes of me running around the Grand Tree trying to figure out where the heck it is. if it gets real bad, I can bring up the site where I found the list and just look around there. But hopefully it won't be that bad. It's just, well, Sneasler keeps wanting to climb on everything. So that does make searching a little bit more difficult. But yeah, anyways, as I think I was saying, the movies in the unknown are an exception I have to the, well, relying on the movies to establish stuff that could be established in-game, or should be established in-game. So, one of the examples is, like, a bunch of the mythical Pokemon that they keep introducing each generation. Because there's a lot of Pokemon that get introduced in the movies, but they get almost no backstory in the game or explanation in the game. So if you're playing the game but not watching the movies, alright. There it is. How do I... Oh, I can climb the tree. This feels like when you're playing... Oh, jeez. Okay. This feels like when you're playing Legend of Zelda. And you can climb the Great Deku Tree. It feels slightly blasphemous. Anyways, the other thing too is this feels a lot like Legend of Zelda, and I feel like I can fall to my death up here. Also, why can't I catch this one? Alright, so that was 2 wasted Pokeballs. Alright, now, how do I get down from this tree safely? Alright. So, that's the last one of that I need. But yeah, the game does introduce the unknown to us in the Unknown Ruins. So first off, the first time we see the unknown are in, well, the remains of civilization. And I should really be putting quotes around the word civilization because at the very least in this game and in later games, well, later games than Gen 2, the Pokemon language is not the language that the Unknown use. Or that the Unknown are modeled after. Because quite literally, the Galarian font is not the Unknown font. And neither is the font of Hisui, also based on the Unknown. So, people found the Unknown living in ruins, saw them literally writing words with their bodies, and people went like, here's a writing system literally given to us by nature / God / Arceus / Sinnoh / higher being. And people went, nah, let's make up our own now. Why would you do that? There's a few reasons why you might do that. But quite literally, in the context of the Pokemon world, I need to stay far away from her. Because my team is not ready to fight her. Anyways, that was Clover over there. But yeah, in the context of the Pokemon world, people looked at these letters, these Pokemon that formed letters and messages inside ruins and said, I ain't messing around with that stuff. Thus making them a lot more wise than a whole lot of people. Anyways, Munchlax is right there. I need to catch it without being spotted, and I need to give it food. Well. Unfortunately, I need to give it a lot of food. So, we'll work on that. I just wish this Kricketot wasn't here. Because, honestly, that Kricketot is messing up with Munchlax. Yeah, you can't target the unknown, which is not my main problem. Alright, I think this Munchlax is starting to get wise to me though, so I think I have to go ahead and try to catch it. Alright, good. Got that Munchlax. But anyways, that should be all of the unknown for this area. And what that unfortunately means is that we're going to be moving on to another area, so I'm going to have to switch out my team of Pokemon. Okay, yeah, it's... So, this is called the Golden Hour. And in real life, this is a very nice time of day. Like, I think it's a very good... I think it's supposed to be a very good time for photography in real life, but what it does in the game is that, well, it was the Golden Hour. What it does in game is that it makes it... Well, it makes everything orange. So, the Shinx that was over here, I thought... Because, like, the orange color, well, changes the color of everything, I thought it was a shiny Shinx at first. And it's like, the color's wrong, but it's not that wrong, and what's going on? Anyways, I'm not a fan of the Golden Hour in video games. But I suppose that's actually something we could talk about. Features that appeared and disappeared in the video games. In the video games. Wow. In games. In the Pokemon games, precisely, I should say. So I've got 8 more unknowns and I've got 16 forms. Interestingly enough, they have different weights. So like, this one is 10 pounds. This one is 10 pounds, 8 ounces. This is 12 pounds though, and so on. So we are a little bit closer to getting that 10-star rank. Alright, so we've been going at this for about half an hour now. And I think that is an okay time to start. Actually, no. We're not going to go there just yet. We're going to go up to the Alabaster Icelands and try to be very careful. Because in the Alabaster Icelands, I have 1, 2, 3 here. So it shouldn't take long, and 2 of them are in the same-ish location. Being somewhere over by the Icebound Falls. Now, the problem is, I didn't switch out my team, and I didn't feel like switching out my team just yet. So, but that also means that we have to be careful about getting into any Pokemon battles. Because pretty much, aside from Magnemite, all of my Pokemon are under-leveled for this area. And Magnemite is under-evolved for this area. So, but anyways, I was saying something about, video game features. And very specifically, well, actually, not very specifically. More specifically, in the Pokemon games, the developers have a habit of introducing features and then removing them in later generations. Now, I've gone on my rant about... Sorry. I've gone on my rant about Mega Evolutions and how I think that out of all of, like, the whole move things that they've come up with recently, the developers need to bring back that one, in my opinion. Alright, I know that there's supposed to be one somewhere around here, but I don't know where. Actually, I say one. There's supposed to be 2 around here. But I don't know where. Anyways, the developers... I think bringing back Mega Evolutions would be the best one to bring back because the developers have made them region agnostic. And that what that essentially means is that, 1, they should have brought them back for the remakes. And 2, they could be brought back at least in the context of the story. Unlike some of the others. Okay, come on. Where is... Where is it around here? But, like, other features that have been introduced to the game, and I call them features because they're not like rule changes. Like when Game Freak finally decided to separate special type moves. Well, the special stat. Because way back in Gen 1, well, the special stat used to be shared. I think I'm going to fly just so that I can get down more safely than with Sneasler. Sneasler I find is good for climbing upwards, but not downwards. Whereas downwards is definitely a lot more fun when I'm risking life and limb like that. Hibernal Cave, which is where we have more of these cave markings. Oh! That's... At least one of these is probably Landorus. But okay, I might look up the ones that I'm supposed to find at the falls here. Because I'm getting kind of tired of it. Anyways, I was saying something about... Oh yeah, features that the developers had in games and then removed from games. Now, some of it... I got on this topic because I was talking about the color palettes. And that was actually a feature that was removed in some of the games. So in Gen 1, everything happened at the exact same time. Time did not exist in those games. So events in that game only happened because of you making progress in the game. There's that Alpha Lucario that can totally ruin my life right now. Alright, so I can't go any further that way. So, I don't know where the unknown is supposed to be. Anyways, Gen 1, most of the complication went into the programming, because again, as I've said, those games are held together with prayer and programming. They are a feat of programming, but at the same time, they are held together, barely. Gen 2 brought us the day-night cycle. And this was based on a little battery inside of your cartridge for the game. Not on the internal clock of your, well, Game Boy, because the Game Boy Color did not have an internal clock, unlike the later DS system. So, if you wanted to change the clock, you had to restart the game. Anyways, I'm going to be cheating and looking at where it is, because that one... Really? Okay, I found at least one of them already. But for some reason, not both of them when I was in this area. Okay, so I know why I haven't found it. Because, where's the cavern? Aww. It sits! He sits! He's sleeping! Aww. Aww. Okay. Anyways, there's a cavern somewhere around here that we need to figure out how to get into. Alright, that one's awake. That one's asleep. I don't know. Okay, I need to stun it with items, not catch it while it's sleeping. So I'm just gonna let it alone because it's so cute. But there is supposed to be a cavern somewhere around Icebound Falls, and I need to figure out how to, one, get in it. Well, one, find it, and two, get in it. Because Wow, I have no idea. It doesn't really help that there's a snowstorm going on, reducing my visibility, and a Machoke here that's probably going to try to kill me in a second or two. But yeah, like, I only get the option to ascend, not descend, so... yeah, this is going to be not great. Not great for trying to get things done in a timely manner. Anyways, we had in Gen 2 day-night cycles introduced. And that was interesting and necessary, and again, it's one of those things that added personality, more personality to Pokemon in the game by like making some Pokemon nocturnal and others what's the word? Diurnal? I think diurnal is supposed to be the word. And then in Gen 3 we lost the day-night cycle. Now I think that was the reason why I'm bringing that up all of a sudden is because I think it was due to the palette limitation that were suddenly introduced. How do I get into the ice cavern in Icebound Falls? That's something I need to find out. Okay. Alright. So, alright. So, again, I'm looking at a guide, and the guide says that it should be in this area. But when I kind of looked up some information about this area, it then suggested that, no, this is not where I find it, actually. So, this is great. This is great and wonderful, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just gonna leave my character out here in the cold while I try to figure out another list of where the unknown are, so I can find this one left. Okay, anyways, Gen 3 got rid of the day-night cycles, I think due to the palette limitations, and then we got weather back. Okay. So it said, one guide said Icebound Falls, but that's probably not actually where it is. So we're gonna cheat a bit and fly up a little bit, and then figure out how to go from there. Okay, that's a Frostlass that I heard. Oh shoot, that's a Frostlass that I heard. That's not good. The cuteness must be caught. Too late. Sorry, I didn't see that message until now because I've been trying to figure out what this stupid unknown is. Because one of the lists I was looking at said that it's going to be under Icebound Falls, so that's where I went, but the entrance for well, what I need to go into was not near Icebound Falls, so I just wasted a whole lot of time over here. Anyways, yeah. This is where I actually should be starting, at least. Uh-oh. Wrong button. So we're gonna just take a minute here and heal up a bit. But yeah, Gen 3 introduced weather but took away day-night cycles. Gen 4 brought back day-night cycles and brought a bit of stability back with the clock. However, we lost, well, we didn't have Pokeblocks anymore. Ah, that's where the Frostlass is. So, she's gonna be a problem. So let's just try to be quick about this. Alright, got that one. So that's one in this area. And I am fully aware I should come back here and try to catch that or fight that Frostlass because it's actually a pretty rare alpha. But that's not what we're here to do today. Anyways, Gen 4 brought back day-night cycles and kept weather. But I feel like there was something that disappeared in Gen 4. Some of it was, well, one easy duplication glitch, but that was an emerald thing. But Gen 4 brought back... Oh, okay, so here's the thing. Gen 4 brought back the day-night cycle, kept the weather cycle, and introduced to us... Well, I feel like it introduced to us the usefulness of the TV in Pokemon. And that's a feature that has disappeared over time, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm actually kind of tired right now, so I don't have too terribly much to say right now, I think. Or at the very least, my thoughts are not going to be very coherent. So that's going to be an issue, I think. Because now I just remembered I had been talking about the unknown and didn't really finish with it. But yeah, the game does start to... It introduces the unknown where you can only find them in a very specific area. You never know exactly what sort of damage they're gonna do to you when you're trying to catch them. And they always leave behind some sort of message for you. And one of the things that the game does later on, possibly by accident, they establish that people don't use the unknown as the basis of the writing system. So back in Gen 2, you could assume that. Like, oh yeah, these things look like language. These things look like this because they came after human language. That I feel is kind of the assumption that we were first led to believe, that human language came after the unknown. Or you could go the other way. Because the unknown exists, and they formed these letters and they left behind this message, human language became based on that too. But later games contradict that theory. Most notably when, well, games get better graphics and can start putting in text more visibly. Food? I don't know what your message refers to, Dazzle. Eat the unknown. No, do not eat the unknown. Actually, do the exact opposite of that. Do not eat the unknown. Avoid the unknown is the message that this game has accidentally created. Alphabet soup, absolutely. Oh, yeah, no, this game has implied that it'll be unknown soup. Yeah, no. The Pokemon developers have accidentally implied that you absolutely should not eat the unknown. If anything, you should avoid them at all cost. Apparently. Okay, so there's supposed to be one somewhere around this area, but I have no memory of where at all. So I got the one around the hot spring, and somewhere around here there should be another. So I'm gonna climb up there to try to get some more height. Must protect unknown for the sake of dinner. Yeah, no, I'm going to catch the ones that I need to catch, and that's gonna be it. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. That's convenient. Except that it was in such an awkward place that I didn't catch it. Alright, and that should be the last one for the Alabaster Icelands. Alright, so then now we can leave. And we're gonna do just that. But yeah, in Gen 2, when they get introduced, there's two assumptions that I feel players were kind of led to believe. That either the unknown came after human language, and it's a Pokemon that took on that form, which, one, kind of creepy, or they came before human language, left a message, and humans adapted them for their own language, which also kind of creepy. But then later on, and I'm specifically referring to one of the movies, well, not just one of the movies, a whole series of the movies for, well, Gen 4, we see the unknown, well, okay, actually, let's take a step back. Gen 2 movie, Mystery of the Unknown? The Entei movie, whatever it's called. We get the Entei movie. And that movie firmly establishes them as weak individually, but powerful in number. But powerful in a group is what I should say. And they have a mysterious power that lets them control bend reality. And that movie very firmly said, yo, be wary of this Pokemon. So, yeah. And then the Gen 4 movies play into that even more by having them be created during Dialga and Palkia's fight between each other. Like, each one of their moves colliding with each other causes Unknown to appear, which created a link between them and, well, the creation trio. And that's an alpha Psyduck. Unfortunately, we're just going to ignore it for now because we have two things to do in this area. One is going to be try to figure out where that last incarnate force Pokemon is. So, Kogita told us that she likes to flit about the Crimson Mireland. Unfortunately, that means that we just kind of have to go around the whole area. And this is one of the times when you need to do it on foot rather than in the air, because you don't get the map fully loading in. Is that the same one? No, that's a different one. This is like the Psyduck special today. Anyways, moving on from there. But yeah, Gen 2 establishes them as... The Gen 2 movie establishes them as super weird and powerful in number. The Gen 4 movies establishes them as being connected to the creation trio in some way. But that's all stuff from movies, so that can be considered non-canon to the Pokemon games. However, what the Pokemon games unintentionally did was establish them as something for humans to be wary of. To the point where even though humans were given an easy language, to base their writing on. And I most notably bring this up because you have areas like Hisui where, well, that shouldn't be an issue. Where, well, you have areas like Galar where there aren't really unknown, so they don't seem to be unknown. So it makes sense for Galar to have its own language, unrelated to the unknown. But then you have, like, the Diamond Clan, who at some point... You have the Diamond Clan, you have the Celestica people, you have whoever wrote the poems, who has been to Johto. And even then, like, you have all of that crossover between the groups, and yet even then, their language is not based upon... Their written language is not based upon the unknown. So what that suggests is that people looked at the unknown, looked at them basically being in the shape of language and said, we are not touching that. Alright, and I've kind of gone around a lot of that area, so Where would you find... She's probably... would she be over by... No, we were over there. And I think we were over here. Would she be up here? Where in the Crimson Mirelands are we gonna find her? Depending on how long this takes, I might just look it up. Alright, so I don't have a clear idea of where she might be. Especially if her appearance is also weather-based. Algita did not imply that her appearance is weather-based. But you don't really know. You can drop a hint. Oh, found her. Alright, but I will take your hint just in case her appearance is weather-based. I'm also going to take a minute to do that and just get this fight done. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I don't know which one I should take care of first. Not weather-based. Okay, thank you. That's pretty much the extent of the hint that I want. Anything else I feel might be too much. Alright, so... Oh man, am I... Oh shoot, I don't have any smoke bomb. Just be wary of where she flies. That's fine. Honestly, what I'm more concerned with are the other Pokemon in this area. Can I attract her with food? I can't. But yeah, I'm not actually that well prepared for her right now, I just realized. Wow. So yeah, I'm not anywhere near her. But yeah, I'm more concerned about Pokemon like that Skuntank than her right now. Because there's lots of really aggressive Pokemon in this area. So I can't just ignore them and try to deal with her. But I also can't get near to her because she keeps flitting off like that. So I'm going to put a marker here. And hope that my drift won't hurt me too much. But yeah, she's like super wary of us right now. So yeah, I'm going to go and try to get some more smoke bombs. And see if that won't help. Because yeah, she's not hungry. And well, put stuff away too. Alright, so I got more smoke bombs. I'm going to see if I can't get more stealth sprays. Because the The stealth sprays were probably the most useful thing that I had. Oh, right, my appears all over the place now. Alright, I should probably try to take care of that skun tank because it is going to give me the most trouble. Unfortunately for me, Damien is my best bet. At least it knocked itself out with that move. Alright, so... I wish the stealth sprays lasted longer. Oh my god. Shoot! She's probably going to attack me soon, yep. And of course she's all the way over there now, so... Shit. But yeah, the stealth sprays barely last long enough. And I just got attacked by something. Because I'm also trying to deal with her at the exact same time. Ugh! I definitely had enough time. Dang it! I'm gonna have to go back for more smoke bombs at this rate. Oh! Shit! What was that? Where did she go? Damn it! Ah, damn it. Man, I'm just gonna have to go back for more smoke bombs at this rate. I do know that I am using them way too much. Most likely, but at the same time, she is super annoying. Alright, so what happened to the rest of my sticky globules, actually? Because I think, shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna go back and try to buy some more stuff. Because I think the sticky globules were the best ones for dealing with her. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyways, I have to sell a lot more stuff than I thought. Alright, so I got 26 of those. Oh, yeah, yay. My stealth spray also wore off. The pattern of the weather things that can maybe help? I don't know what you mean by that. So, like, what I found is that the smoke bombs seem to help the most when dealing with her, and I don't know what you mean by weather. And so, like, I don't know if you mean, like, weather will help me hide from her. So, like, if I have to wait until it's, like, foggy or what? I can only assume that I should wait until it's foggy just because that seems to be a thing, but at the same time, I don't want to risk fog. Mostly, I just hope, right now, what I mostly hope is that the alpha won't be back, because that was kind of annoying to deal with. Oh no, what? Especially when she, like, decides to hide out in the friggin' pools of mud. Ugh. Alright, so sticky globules break down her barrier, but they don't actually knock her out long enough for you to try to catch her. Ugh. Okay. I think because I actually am 1 poisoned and 2... Yeah, this is going to be how I die. Yeah, evidently that was going to be how I died. Alright, so what I will ask for help... The weather deities, aka her? Again, your hints for giving hints, I'm gonna say, are a little bit obtuse. So I don't understand what you mean by that. So like I already know that I'm dealing with her. And what I'm trying to do right now is figure out which item to use to knock her out. You are loopy. We really should remember that point. But like I've used smoke bombs to try to catch up with her, and that's worked, quote unquote. Not well, in my opinion, but that's a different issue. Sticky globs stop her, but they don't make her like spin about, and that's been a problem. Alright, these say weak Pokemon, and she's not a weak Pokemon, so I don't think that's gonna work. Only one will register per throw, so if you hit them once, go retreat, then do it again. Like, one item will hit them. So, like, again, the problem is not necessarily hitting my target. My problem is, even though I've hit the target, it doesn't knock her out long enough for me to switch to my other Pokemon. So, like, do I just need to be faster, or do I need to use a different item? Like, that's more of the question. Because at some point, well, I mean, I can just keep buying more and more smoke bombs, but if there's a smarter way to do it, then that's what I would like to know. You need to break the shield 3 consecutive times. Three consecutive times? Alright, that's a little bit obscure, not gonna lie. So for 3 consecutive times, like, do it 3 times with her on the map before she flies away, or just 3 times? Again, it's... Again, I'm using so many smoke bombs to try to get close to her. And now I have this problem. Okay. Like, retreat and chase after her again? Shoot. Pattern where she runs away, repeat that pattern 3 times. Okay. So I should only need to do it once more then? Okay. That was what I need to do. And oh my god. You can't see anything in this stupid fight! Ah, shit. Damn it. Alright. Dang it. I one-hit her. No. Why is this happening? Oh god. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why? I hate this. I hate this. Reset. Alright, we'll do a reset after I at least do one thing for this map. Ugh. Yes, my stealth spray wore off. No shit. Because the stealth sprays barely last long enough. And the distortion faded, not that I particularly cared, and ah shit. How? Where do I need to stand to get this thing? There we go. Alright. At least I can cross that off my list. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So we're going to be going back to camp, turning in this bit of research, leaving this area, and then immediately turning back around. Because I used a too powerful move. Hopefully this is enough to reset her location to the map. But, I think we're going to be unknown hunting for a bit longer. Because, oh my god. I'm gonna buy more smoke bombs before I go. I don't actually know if they spawn back if you KO them. So here's the thing. I bet I need to be able to catch her to do the Pokedex stuff. So that's the main thing, is that I need to catch her to complete the Pokedex. It's just I've got to figure out how to get her to spawn back in. And if that means, like, going... There she is. But what that actually means is, first I need to take care of that Skuntank again. So, like, in previous generations, I would have saved my game to deal with that. And then, having knocked her out, I would have taken the time... Oh, damn it! Yeah. Previous generations, I would have been a lot more fussed, because in previous generations, it was one try and you're done. None of this business of, alright, try again. So, and... like, I'm going to say this right now, that is a massive improvement. Not everyone's going to agree with me on that. And... like, that's... like, that's fine, too. Alright, that's one of her shields broken. Managed to avoid death. But yeah, the main thing with her is that I need to get, well, close enough that I can hit her. And now I have to figure out how to not knock her out. Springtide Storm. Oh yes, because she is the Herald of Spring, that's right. And yeah. What is a good... Let's try putting in Sizor. And I'm mostly putting in Sizor to buy me time for chucking Pokeballs at her. Ah, good. Yay! I got Anemoris! And now I need to go do her Pokedex entry, but also get out of Dodge before it becomes too late. So, yay! I got her! Huzzah! I can be finished! But I also need to take the time to complete that Dex entry. So first of all, I need to put her here. Second of all, let's switch her in for Damien. And yay, I'm almost done. And shoot, I need to go back to the Scarlet Bog already. So I have a few unknowns in this area, and they're kind of in not quite opposite areas of the map, but pretty close to it. But one of them is right back where I was. However, I'm going to take the time to change the color palette to daytime. It's not going to make the Pokemon any more or less aggressive, but it is at least going to help ease that up. Unfortunately for me, I just realized I also need to talk to him in order to figure out what's going on with her Pokedex entry. Okay. A completed Pokedex at last. Though in a way you could almost call this a Kimiko Dex. And of course you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all Pokemon. Was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. So, where must you go now? Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find nowhere else in all of Hisui closer to the heavens. You are practically among the stars up there, as if one with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively roiling, but, well, this isn't my tale of adventure. It's yours. This is for you and you alone to go and find out. We each have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give this Pokedex a jolly thorough read-through. So, right. Anemoris was the last Pokemon I needed to finish the Dex. However, I'm not ready to go talk with God. I'm not ready to face the Maker yet. Because I've still got some unknown to find. Now, there's one somewhere in the Scarlet Bog. That's all I wrote down. And, well, we're just gonna have to figure it out. And knowing what we know about where the unknown like to be, it's probably gonna be in a tree or on a log. But again, my main issue are all of these really aggressive Pokemon in this one area. Because it doesn't really make it easy to have a good look around. There it is. Okay. Let's try to take care of it, I guess. Oh, right. The Hippodon entry is, it's a good one. It's a really good one. So, anyways, we need to use this. But yeah. We got the new incarnate force of this game. So I personally don't really like to speculate, about which Pokemon might or might not, which Pokemon games might or might not come out. But I mean, a black and white remake is pretty much in the books. Again, my only issue is going to be, how are they going to do the remake? Alright, got that unknown for this area. There's still one more, and this one is quite a ways away from here. It's going to be all the way somewhere up in the Shrouded Ruin, so I'm just going to put the marker there for now. And we're going to start trying to figure out how to get over there. It would probably be best to head back to camp for a few reasons. But we're not going to do that. Mostly because I don't feel like it. But anyways, that parasite really wanted my guts. Now, this one I can cheat with a little bit because I remember distinctly that it is on one of these pillars. And the Shrouded Ruins are an interesting location. Because we have... Well, for starters, we have the ruins over here, which are Arceus made, man-made? Oh wait, no. Man-made. That was established in at least one of the poems, that humans brought the stone up the mountain. And at some point, humans also made a turn-back cave, because it has like the same stone pillar. So at some point humans did worship Giratina, because they made a statue for it, and later destroyed the statue, but that's a different point. But they also had a cave. Is it still going to attack me? It's not. Okay. I swear, the hardest part with the unknown is just figuring out what angle you try to catch them at. Because I don't see exactly what I'm doing wrong here. There we go. Yeah, I don't see what's different between that throw and a bunch of my others, so... Anyways, that is done. Alright. So we are done catching Pokemon in this area, and the Shrouded Ruins are also done. So let's just head back here and get out of town. I'm one away? Oh, come on. Alright. One use of the extrasensory move should do it. So yeah, I think I want to finish up with the unknown right now. And I'm also going to go check in with Beauregard, because I don't know what's wrong with his quest, number 10. I haven't been able to get it to... Why would the professor say that? Alright, I think that's finally started. Yep. Finally. Wurmple's evolved. Beauregard from the Security Corps seems to be in a pickle over his Wurmple's evolution. Speak with him and look into it, won't you? Alright. Finally. Don't know why it took so long when other people said like it only took 20 minutes for them, but... Hey, Beauregard. I don't believe it. Professor Laventon seems to think that little Bojine here is a Cascoon. But, hello? It's clearly a Silcoon. Cascoon. You're making some kind of Pokedex or something together with the professor, right? Then you gotta help me. Please go catch a wild Silcoon so I can prove that it's the same species as Bojine here. Have you brought a Silcoon to show me? I should have one, given how many Pokemon I have in this box. There we go. Let's use this one. Ha! Just as I thought, they're exactly the same. They're different colors and completely different sizes. Now that you mention it, I guess they're not exactly two peas in a pod. I just never would have thought two Pokemon this similar could actually be different species. Pokemon really are curious creatures, huh? Oh man, let me tell you about Jellicent. Botisha best bug. Yep. Cascu. Mojin, my buddy. I didn't know the first thing about you, did I? I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm sure you're still happy to have a goof like me for you sure you're still happy to have a goof like me for a partner? Kakas! Mojin, you lovable rascal. You really are the only partner for me. This dynamic duo will stay together forever. Yay! Alright, that actually should be the last task I needed to do for the request list. Aside from the many, well, also this, and the other Paths of Solitude. But otherwise, I should be done with every single task. And I shouldn't be missing any. Like I was for so long. And then yeah, all the Paths of Solitude. I did not pick Beauticia. I picked Bugene and Beauregard. Don't know why I'm heading that way. When the next area that we're going for is going to be back over this way. And the next area that we're going to go to is... let's go to the Cobalt Coastlands. Now, I think I pretty much picked one of the worst... yeah, I picked pretty much the worst starting place I could have. Because two of them are over near the other campsite, and one of them is way off. So I think I'm going to cheat. And first we're going to come over here. Hi there. And now we have to try to find the very elusive unknown in this area. And I say elusive because it's gonna blend in with so much stuff around here. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to find the last unknown, and I really don't know where it's going to be. I just know that it's somewhere on Firespit Island, and it's kind of vaguely in this area, because I remember the picture. But that's about all I know. So I think that, yeah, I'm going to make my life a little bit easier. Take care of this. And then move on. Ah, there it is. Once again, it's one of the ones that's in a place. Oh man, I hate this one. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get more feather balls because they've been more useful than Pokeballs for catching these. Anyways, that's the one that's here. The other two are way over around this area. But yeah, I think at one point I was talking about the game taking out features and putting them back in. I don't need that many. I don't think I even need this many, but yeah, the game, I said the game, the developers putting in features and then taking them away in later generations. Some of it would have happened due to, for practical reasons. Like the limited color palettes for, I say limited color palettes, but there were limitations for the Game Boy Advance that probably necessitated them going like, alright, trying to show a day-night cycle in this game is going to be really hard. What Pokemon was that? Anyways. Ugh, come on. What? This is how I'm going to use up all my feather balls. But yeah, we got the day-night cycle back in Gen 4 and weather in that game. And that was also, I think, the generation when we first had, like... well, actually, I don't know if that was. But I think that's when we got swarming Pokemon, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. But the developers did have a habit of putting in features for a specific area and then removing it in later generations. Shoot. Alright, one, good to know I can climb the boats. Although, Sneasler has some issues with it. But that said, I'm not entirely sure where I need to be looking. And again, I don't like this time of day. It makes it hard to see things. Fine, I'm gonna deal with... I'm gonna deal with this first. And again, I'm using this Pokemon because I need to. There it is. At least these aren't my good jet balls, because I don't have any left. But that said, I don't know what I'm doing wrong when I'm trying to catch this one. Do I need to get closer? Is that it? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, seriously, what the hell? And I'm probably gonna have to take time to deal with that Dusclops. But, what is going on with this one? Alright. What the hell? Of course. Finally. Yep. Wait, shoot, I need to... Oh, they came all the way over here. Okay. Alright, that one's done. Alright. That took me a little bit longer than I had expected. Alright, and we have Anamorous' entry, so I'm going to take a minute to actually read this one, because she is one of the new Pokemon, and she is the Love-Hate Pokemon. Interesting name. When it flies to this land from across the sea, the bitter winter comes to an end. According to legend, this Pokemon's love gives rise to the budding of fresh life across Hisui. Interesting. Not really clear why it's called the Love-Hate Pokemon, but sure. Oh, that was the entry I needed to do that. Alright. Oh, I am so close. But we are going to return to the village, and we're going to get the last few today. I have nearly all of the unknown, so we're going to finish that up today. And the last ones for me to get are up here in the Coronet Highlands. Oh, I could have gone to Mistress Cogita first. Oh well. We're going to go do that after I get them here. And I am aware of that up there, but that's not important to me right now. So what is important is me coming around to the right area. So the first one that we need to go to is going to be, I'm going to start off here and then we'll make our way around, because there are two in this general sort of area, but one of them I have to figure out how to get inside a building. And yeah, I did say before that I was just going to try to go at it slowly. Unfortunately, I don't have that time. So we're going to be flying around a fair bit. Because I need to figure out how to get Sneasler to stop climbing trees. No, I need to figure out the ancient quarry. For 2 reasons. One of the main ones is that one of them is somewhere in here. Not that I really know where. And yep, I need to take the time to clear out some of the Pokemon here first. Yes, we're going to finish the unknown soup. Not that you should eat unknown soup. We have established this fact, both in the anime canon and in the game canon. There is something wrong with the unknown. Do not eat the unknown. They are not your friend. They are not your ally. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it up there? No, they did not eat them in the anime. If anything, the anime ate. They ate other people in the anime. Man. Yeah, no, if anything, the unknown ate people. So the other way around. The movies were pretty weird. Also, like, what is wrong with this? Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. The unknown doesn't even have a mouth. That doesn't stop them. That does not stop them. Remember movie 3, how Molly's mom disappeared due to the unknown? It's that. But seriously. Oh, come on. Wing balls don't work at close range. Okay. That's honestly something I didn't know, because I've never had to use them at close range. So we're gonna climb back up here and hopefully not die. And we're gonna try out this ball. Okay, that worked much better. Alright, thank you. But yeah, no, like, I was having trouble with, catching these, because, like, the whole boat thing, too. I was far away, and yet I still couldn't hit it, and just... Sometimes I feel like that's more of the issue that I'm having with these. Alright, so I need to get out of here, and I need to get out of here safely. Which means falling to my death again, because it would not let me bring out Braviary. And Braviary cannot make tight turns at all, so yeah. Oh, there goes Golbat. Back into the heavens. So the next one is somewhere around this part of the quarry. Unfortunately, this area is also full of really aggressive Pokemon, at least one alpha, and who knows what else. So like that's going to be a whole thing. Yeah, I don't actually know where around the quarry I'm gonna find it. I was just over 1 when the 3rd movie came out. That doesn't matter. Star Wars came out long before I was born. And besides, like, the first few Pokemon movies are some of their... I have opinions about some of the Pokemon movies. The movie with Molly? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. The movie with Molly is interesting. Which Pokemon is it? Nope, I just keep sliding all the way back down. Yeah, I'm not sure where is going to be the best place to start. Well, hopefully this won't be too close. Yeah, Molly is one of the main characters from the 3rd movie. So, do yourself a favor, watch that movie. Watch The Secret of the Unknown. Because that's when the movie writers decide, like, you know what, we're going to take this really weak Pokemon and we're going to put it in numbers, and then we're going to make it scary. Because that's a Pokemon where they give it really interesting abilities. And then I think because of that movie, they later used it in the Darkrai movie, the Giratina movie and the Arceus movie as a little bit of background stuff. But mainly they introduced in Gen 2 the unknown, and they introduced in the movies unknowns like real power when you have them in numbers. And then in Gen 4, possibly because of the Gen 2 movie, they decide to establish a connection between the unknown and Arceus. And, well, the creation trio group. And they further reinforce that in this game as well. Alright, alright. So anyways, I'm in this area because this is where one more unknown roughly should be. Unknown with a chef's hat. Unknown's real power is the collective power of cooking soup. That's a way to put it. And that's a place to put the last one. So let me try to aim this stupid bird closer and closer so I can try to get on this same pillar with it. Oh my god. There we go, finally. Alright. And here is the last unknown. Please do not let controller drift throw me off of this building. Okay, oh boy. But there we go. And that should be the last unknown. So, let's go to the professor then, and turn this research in. And that is where we're going to call it for today, and my general suggestion is go watch the third movie and see what I mean about the unknown. Because this is a game that kind of confirmed for canon what the unknown do. Well, a connection between the unknown and other Pokemon. And yeah, we finished it. It's hard to believe these strangely shaped Pokemon are truly living creatures. I've pointed out that the species' many forms resemble writing from other lands. No one will take me seriously. Okay. So, some land does apparently use them, but... Ta-da! Ta-da-da! Splendiferous results. I dare say you've earned yourself a promotion to the next rank. Best report to Captain Silene, eh? I'd get right on that if I were you. What would you like to do now? We're going to go back to the village and take care of that. Third movie and soup. Sure. Although, well, anyways, have some soup. Go and have some soup. Captain Silene! I did it! You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Does this mean I outrank you? With this, you have officially attained the rank of full star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. And I present you with these. You have reached the highest possible rank within the Galaxy Expedition Team. Continue to carry out all your duties with the dignity expected from one of your rank. But do I outrank you now? Alright, so anyways, we have finished getting all of the ranks in this game. Huzzah! So that's where I'm gonna leave you for now. And I will see you next time to finish the game. Until then, bye-bye!